Hey guys, how's it going? This is going to be my review for episode 6 of Bates Motel. Uh, the episode starts off right with the last one left, where they've got the Asian girl in one of the motel rooms. And Norma's freaking out, like, she still doesn't really believe that Mike Vogel done this. So she gets in the car and she's gonna go and see Mike Vogel and be like, "What the hell's going on here?" Excuse me. Like, she still doesn't believe it. So she gets in the car and Norman like jumps in through the window and with his legs sticking out the window and like tries to calm her down. You can't do this. You can't go and do this here. Mike Vogel's got you under control and stuff with the belt. He's got the belt. So manages to calm Norma down, and the next scene of the episode is with Dylan and his boss. Dylan basically tells his boss that Ethan's been shot, he's dead. What do I do now? I seen the guy that done it, I ran him over, he's dead. So the boss is like, the boss is like, no, you've done everything right, you've done a really good job, you seen the guy, you took care of him, you run him over, he's dead. Just basically go up into the woods with the Jeep and burn it. So Dylan does this here, and he burns it, and there's a guy standing beside him when the vehicle's burning. He's like, "Come on, we gotta go here. The boss sent me up to pick you up." So we find out that this could be Dylan's, new work colleague. He's called Remo, I think he's called. You don't see much of him. You just, that's all you really see of him. And also in this episode, Norma and the sick girl, as I call her, she and Norma kind of bond. They start talking, find out the sick girl, she hasn't really had a mother in her life, and they sort of have like a wee chat and a wee bond, so they and a wee hug and stuff. And Norman likes this, he's like, because he likes the girl, and he wants his mum to like her as well. And Dylan, Norman's told Dylan about this boat, so they go back to the boat. And Dylan's like, you're coming with me. I got this house. You're coming with me to live in this house. So as soon as we get back to the motel, you're gonna pack your stuff, and we're gonna shoot. We're gonna move into this hotel or this house beside the beach. So they're going to the boat to see if they can find the belt that Shelby had, or Shelby. I keep getting mixed up. It's either Shelby or Shelby. So they go to the boat, and they're looking everywhere in the boat, and they manage to find the belt. So they throw the belt into the water, and it sinks down to the bottom of the water. So that's that. That's that done with. No more Shelby. You don't have to worry about him because the belt's gone. All the evidence is away. So they do this, and meanwhile back at the motel, Zach's shown up, Mike Vogel's character, and he wants to bring Norma into the motel to have sex with her. So she's uncomfortable with this here because she's like, this guy is kidnapped an Asian girl or whatever. She starts to believe it. So meanwhile they're having sex, and Shelby hears Mike Vogel, I'm just gonna call him Mike Vogel. He hears something, coming from one of the rooms, like water running. And Norma's like, "Oh, no, because there's no one here." But he definitely hears it, so he goes out and round and where he hears the water running, and she opens the door, the Asian, and sees him and makes a run for it out into the woods. So Vogel hits Norma, and he's like, "You bitch!" and he runs into the woods trying to get the Asian. She somehow manages to get away, and Norman and Dylan show up at the motel, see Norma, and start talking. And Vogel, he comes back out of breath, and he's like, "You aren't going anywhere. Get into the house." He's like, got the gun to them. So they're in the house having a talk, and Dylan, or Mike Vogel, he starts, shouting at Norma and hitting her and stuff, and Norman sees this, and he makes a lunge for Mike Vogel, and the gun bounces out of Vogel's hand. Dylan gets the gun, all hell breaks loose, shooting, running, through the house, but Norman gets knocked out, and Norma's like, protecting Norman, and Dylan, he's trying to shoot Mike Vogel, and then Dylan is out of bullets, so he runs upstairs and hides in the bedroom. Mike Vogel's coming upstairs. Dylan gets also shot on the arm or the shoulder, I think it is. Meanwhile, they're upstairs, and Norma and Norman manage to get out into the car, and Norma's like, "Where are my keys? Oh crap, we've left my keys upstairs," and we hear gunshots. You see outside the motel, and you just see the gunshots in the window. You're like, "Oh shit, who's got shot?" It's either been Dylan or Mike Vogel. And then out comes, the camera's real far away, and they sort of have the same hair and stuff and the same sort of build, Dylan and Mike Vogel. So they're walking out, you don't know who it is until they get right close up to the camera, and it ends up being Mike Vogel. He's been shot in the eye. So Mike Vogel's dead. Dylan comes out, and then Norma is like, and Norman can't go away, I didn't kill his father, and then goes back into the story of when Norman lived with his mum and dad, and his dad was being abusive, and Norman hits his dad with a blender thing and kills him. And Norma can't believe this, and she makes it out to be an accident, so Norman doesn't get in trouble. She pushes the big shelf thing over all the paint on his dad, to make it look like an accident. So I mean, that's how the episode ends. But no, it was a really good episode, and this the last part with all the shooting and stuff, there's plenty of tension in the last, say, 10-15 minutes. But I'm really looking forward to the next episode on Monday. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.